Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today, we are diving into the fascinating world of vampire crabs. Despite their intriguing and somewhat spooky name, these creatures are far more cartoonish and charming than they are blood-sucking. They truly are one of the most striking and unique pets you can keep in a paludarium setup. Imagine a small creature with glowing eyes and vivid purple shells. That is exactly what vampire crab species bring to your home. They infuse your aquatic and terrestrial environment with a burst of color, a unique personality, and a distinct touch of the exotic. They are a joy to behold. So, what exactly are these captivating crustaceans? Vampire crabs belong to the Geosarma genus. This group consists of small, semi-terrestrial crustaceans. They are naturally found in the lush, humid environments of Southeast Asia. Common species you might encounter include Geosarma denral and Geosarma hagen. These crabs are well known for their distinctive appearance. Their bodies are typically a beautiful purple, often quite vibrant. This striking coloration is perfectly complemented by their bright yellow or orange eyes, which truly seem to glow. They are visually stunning. However, it is important to understand their temperament. While beautiful, these crabs can exhibit aggressive behavior. They may even attack or prey on other tank mates if placed in a mixed species enclosure. Because of this, any plan for a shared habitat must be very carefully considered and executed. Setting up the perfect home for your vampire crabs, known as a paludarium, requires a thoughtful balance. You need to create both a land area and a water section. These fascinating crabs spend the majority of their time on land, exploring and hiding. Yet, despite their terrestrial preference, the water section is absolutely vital for their well-being. They need access to water, specifically near the water's edge, for essential hydration. This aquatic zone is also crucial for their molting process, where they shed their old exoskeleton to grow. A well-designed vampire crab paludarium should incorporate several key elements. The land area needs plenty of hiding spots. These can be small crevices or covered areas where they feel secure. Leaf litter is also beneficial, mimicking their natural environment and offering additional cover. The substrate for the land section is important. A sandy substrate works well, providing a natural base for them. For an even better blend, bonsai soil mixed with leaf litter can be an excellent choice for this terrestrial part of their habitat, promoting natural behaviors. Moving to the water section, it should be shallow. This ensures easy access for the crabs. The water itself must be clean and dechlorinated. Regular tap water can be used as long as it has been properly treated to remove harmful chlorine or chloramines before adding it to the tank. Live plants are another essential component for the enclosure. These provide both cover and a more natural feel. Varieties like moss, banana plants, and various aquatic plants are all suitable. They offer places for the crabs to hide, climb, and feel secure. Floating plant matter and taller plants are particularly beneficial. They offer additional layers of coverage, making the crabs feel more protected and reducing stress. Aquarium plants combined with a sandy base also support their natural instincts for digging and burrowing. Security is paramount when keeping vampire crabs. These creatures are true escape artists by nature. You must be absolutely sure to cover every single potential exit point in their enclosure. Even the smallest gap can be an opportunity for them to make a getaway. Providing plenty of cover throughout their habitat is not just about aesthetics. It directly helps to reduce stress for the crabs. This is especially important in environments where you might be keeping vampire crabs in small groups, as ample hiding spots can mitigate aggression. When it comes to lighting, a blue RGB strip light can be highly effective. This type of lighting not only enhances their natural vibrant colors, making them even more striking to observe. It also serves a practical purpose by mimicking twilight conditions, which is more natural for them. To create more intricate hiding places and add to the natural aesthetic of the land section, consider adding rocks or driftwood. These elements provide additional nooks and crannies for the crabs to explore and take refuge in, further reducing any potential stress. Regarding their social behavior, vampire crabs can be kept in groups, but careful consideration is needed. A common ratio that often helps reduce territorial disputes is one male with 2 females. This ratio tends to foster a more harmonious environment within the group. It is also worth noting that each crab has its own distinct personality. While males might be more prone to territoriality, females tend to be generally more peaceful and tolerant of one another. This can make them easier to keep together in a well-set-up enclosure. The amount of space you provide in the enclosure directly correlates to the level of conflict you might observe. Simply put, more space means less conflict among the paludarium that could injure or outcompete your vampire crabs. The goal is to create a safe and peaceful environment where all inhabitants can thrive without undue stress or danger. A healthy mix of land and water sections within the enclosure is key to encouraging natural behaviors. This setup allows the crabs to burrow into the substrate, hide among the plants and decor, and generally express their instincts as they would in their native habitat. Now, let's talk about what vampire crabs eat. These creatures have a wonderfully varied diet, both in their natural environment and in captivity. This diverse palate contributes to their overall health and vitality, making them quite easy to feed. In the wild, their diet consists of a range of organic materials. They consume various types of plant matter, as well as small bugs and insects. They are opportunistic feeders, making the most of whatever organic sustenance is available in their natural surroundings. In captivity, you can replicate this varied diet with a few common items. Commercial crustacean food is a great staple, providing balanced nutrition specifically formulated for their needs. This forms a solid base for their feeding regimen. Supplementing their diet with live or fresh options is highly beneficial. Earthworms and small insects, such as crickets or fruit flies, are excellent protein sources that they will eagerly consume. These provide stimulating enrichment as well. Leafy greens are also a good addition to their diet. Many common aquarium plants can be offered as a plant-based food source. This provides essential fiber and nutrients, contributing to their overall digestive health and general well-being. For additional protein, you can offer small bits of shrimp or fish. These should be given in moderation as treats. It is important to ensure that any food offered is appropriately sized for their small mouths and claws, making it easy for them to consume. An interesting fact about vampire crabs is that they also contribute to the overall cleanliness of their tank. They are part of the tank's natural cleanup crew. They help by consuming uneaten food, decaying plant matter, and other debris that might accumulate in the enclosure. If the conditions in your paludarium are just right, breeding can happen naturally. It is a fascinating process to observe. Females will carry the eggs with them, diligently protecting them until they hatch into tiny, fully formed crabs. One of the unique aspects of vampire crab breeding is that there is no larval stage required. The eggs hatch directly into miniature versions of the adult crabs, making them relatively easier to raise than some other aquatic creatures with complex life cycles. To ensure the best chances for the survival of the babies, it is important to provide plenty of moss in the breeding area. Additionally, create a safe and undisturbed space where the female can carry her eggs, and where the tiny crabs can emerge and grow without disturbance. Keeping vampire crabs healthy ultimately means a commitment to consistent care. This involves maintaining clean water in their shallow aquatic section. Regular water changes and monitoring water parameters are crucial for their health and preventing disease. Offering a balanced and varied diet is also key to their longevity and vitality. As we discussed, this includes commercial food, live insects, and various plant materials to meet all their nutritional needs, ensuring they receive all necessary vitamins and minerals. Finally, mimicking their natural habitat as closely as possible is paramount. This means providing the right balance of land and water, appropriate substrate, ample hiding spots, suitable plants, and stable temperature and humidity levels. All these elements contribute to their happiness. With the right setup and consistent, dedicated care, vampire crabs are truly a joy to watch and care for. Their vibrant colors, engaging personalities, and fascinating natural behaviors make them a rewarding addition to any enthusiast's collection. Thank you for joining us today. We work hard to bring you these detailed guides and videos. If you found this information helpful and would like to support our efforts in creating more content like this, please consider making a donation. Every contribution helps us continue our mission to educate and inspire. Your generosity makes a difference.